What if I told you that a single symbol, just a serpent devouring its own tail, holds the key to eternity, rebirth, and the nature of the universe itself? This is no ordinary image. It is the Ouroboros, one of the most powerful and misunderstood symbols in all of esoteric tradition, found etched in ancient alchemical scrolls, carved into Egyptian tombs, and whispered through Hermetic texts. This serpent is more than mere mythology. It is a riddle, a paradox, a mirror held up to the soul. In this video, we'll journey into the forgotten origins of the Ouroboros, explore its hidden meanings, and uncover how this ancient glyph contains secrets that can transform your consciousness forever. The Ouroboros first appeared in ancient Egypt around 1600 BCE, where it encircled the god Ra, symbolizing the cyclical nature of time. But the symbol didn't remain confined to Egypt. It slithered into Greek alchemy, Norse cosmology, and even Eastern philosophy. In the Chrysopoeia of Cleopatra, a Hellenistic alchemical text, the Ouroboros is accompanied by the phrase, "The all is one," a simple yet profound statement that reverberates through Hermetic philosophy. The serpent eating its own tail is not meant to be interpreted literally. It's a sacred metaphor, one that captures the infinite loop of creation and dissolution, death and renewal, inhalation and exhalation. It reveals a truth that modern minds often miss. Beginnings and endings are illusions. Reality flows in circles, not lines. This knowledge wasn't hidden by chance. It was safeguarded, passed down, only to those willing to see with more than just physical eyes. So what is the Ouroboros really? At its essence, the Ouroboros embodies unity through duality. It is the self consuming the self, not in destruction, but in transformation. Picture a flame feeding on its own ashes. That is the Ouroboros. The soul's ability to renew itself through introspection, time folding in on itself, the cosmos learning through endless cycles. Carl Jung, the Swiss psychologist and mystic thinker, saw the Ouroboros as a symbol of individuation, the journey toward psychological wholeness. For Jung, the serpent illustrated a deep truth. To transcend suffering, one must integrate every part of themselves. The Ouroboros is also the death of ego. It represents the moment you realize you are not separate from the world, but inseparable. From its rhythm, every death is a disguised beginning. But here lies the paradox. The serpent must consume itself to survive, yet in doing so, it risks vanishing. This is the sacred dance of life. Devour, transform, and emerge anew. Stars collapse to birth galaxies. Trees shed leaves to bloom again. And here's the revelation. The Ouroboros doesn't just depict reality, it invites you to live it. How do we embody the Ouroboros? First, observe your patterns. What cycles play out again and again in your life? Relationships, fears, ambitions, follow the tail of your own serpent. Second, practice conscious dissolution. Whether through meditation, shadow work, fasting, or journaling, your goal is to shed outdated beliefs, not with judgment, but with clarity. Try this simple ritual. Each night before sleep, ask yourself, what part of me did I release today? What did I reclaim? You are shedding skin, dying daily, becoming new. This is spiritual alchemy in action. Finally, embrace paradox. The Ouroboros teaches that opposites are not enemies, they are collaborators. Light and dark, joy and sorrow, creation and collapse. Don't rush to escape discomfort. It often holds the keys to your next awakening. In love, in loss, in evolution, when something feels like it's ending, ask, what is beginning through this? You may discover the serpent was always within you. The Ouroboros is more than a symbol. It is a sacred instruction to live cyclically, to shed, to transform, to recognize yourself not as a fixed identity, but as an eternal force, looping through experiences, memories, and rebirths. This ancient serpent whispers, "You are the creator and the created. The fire and the ash, the question and the answer. So I leave you with this: what must die within you? For something greater to be born. Let the Ouroboros guide you, not as a symbol to admire, but as a path to embody. If this awakens something ancient within you, consider subscribing, because we are only just beginning to unearth the forgotten truths of existence. Until next time, seek deeply, live cyclically, and remember, the end is never the end. The Ouroboros is more than a symbol. It is a sacred instruction to live cyclically, to shed, to transform, to recognize yourself not as a fixed identity, but as an eternal force, looping through experiences, memories, and rebirths. This ancient serpent whispers, "You are the creator and the created. The fire and the ash, the question and the answer. So I leave you with this: what must die within you? For something greater to be born. Let the Ouroboros guide you, not as a symbol to admire, but as a path to embody. If this awakens something ancient within you, consider subscribing, because we are only just beginning to unearth the forgotten truths of existence. Until next time, seek deeply, live cyclically, and remember, the end is never the end."